Confirmation that John McEnroe is earning more than some Premier League footballers for 2 weeks' work has not gone down well with Wimbledon fans. John McEnroe's earnings from covering Wimbledon for the BBC have been branded utterly ridiculous by shocked fans of the tournament. On Tuesday, the corporation published a list of its top earners, with tennis great McEnroe coming 45th on the list with a salary range of £205,000 minus £209,000. But unlike the other big-name presenters and broadcasters on the list, his payment is for just 2 weeks of work covering the All England Club Championship. It means that while the Grasscourt Major is in progress, three-time champion McEnroe is earning over £100,000 per week, more than top Premier League footballer Mykhailo Mudryk at Chelsea. Wimbledon fans and BBC license fee payers on social media have reacted with shock and anger to the published figures and the huge amount allocated to just a fortnight of commentary. At TamburineMan88 tweeted, "The most overpaid is surely John McEnroe, $205K for 2 weeks of work, utterly ridiculous." At Scott Elkington agreed, writing, "I can't believe we pay John McEnroe £200,000 for 2 weeks' work at Wimbledon." While at the Decline IRL tweeted, "John McEnroe is getting £200,000 for 2 weeks of Wimbledon?" Playing on the tennis star's infamous catchphrase, at GravyGravy91 wrote, "John McEnroe, £200,000 for 2 weeks Wimbledon work." The BBC cannot be serious. Not everyone seemed too bothered about McEnroe's sky-high wages, however. At AnMazza17 tweeted, "He is the most interesting. I find the others pretty boring and tend to mute them completely. They do too much waffling and pontificating for my liking. Just talk about tennis and comment on what you are seeing in front of you and try to stay neutral." McEnroe has come under fire from viewers during this year's Wimbledon tournament for a variety of reasons. He was criticized for not knowing who Nicolas Jarry was when the 25th seed faced Carlos Alcaraz. Australian tennis player John Millman weighed in on the matter, without naming McEnroe, tweeting, "How a commentator can say, 'We don't know Jarry but we'll get to know him,' is beyond ridiculous. 87 million people play tennis worldwide and this guy is the 28th best at it currently." McEnroe was also criticized for claiming Alexander Bublik doesn't care about the sport and for comparing the Kazakhstani player to Nick Kyrgios in a league of who cares the least. During Monday's coverage, Wimbledon presenter Claire Balding reminded colleague McEnroe that he was working for the BBC after he cracked an X-rated joke about swingers live on air.